Hey y'all, it's Daff. So here are some of the answers to your questions. I'm going to try this for the third time and not cry, but I'm going to make it work. So just just forewarning. Okay, so here we go. The only Charlotte Lynn, which is my friend Lynn from kindergarten. Uh, she says, "Did you wake up and want to change, or did something happen that made you realize you had no choice? I know it's a personal question, but I think so many people wonder if there is a defining moment." Um, yeah, I did wake up and knew that that day was the end. Like either I was gonna stop drinking or I was gonna stop living. And I tried a couple of times in the past. My husband tried to detox me, and yeah, it was hard. And he was real fearful of me having seizures and hallucinating. And the longest I ever made it, I think, was 3 days. And it was hard. And let me say, I didn't go without drinking. We would go from like a bottle and then like to 3 glasses, and then I think I got to two, and then one day I made it one, and that was it. I couldn't do it. And so I just woke up and was like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? There's got to be more to life than this. I don't work, and all I did was go to the gym. That's what my day in drinking revolved around. And I would, yeah, I would go see my trainer. I would go, started out going at 5 in the morning, and then changed it to 6. But the earlier I went, the sooner I could drink. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't drink on the way there, and I sure as hell had a drink in my car for when I would leave. And I don't know how I did it, but I mean, I was able to function. I was a very highly high functioning alcoholic. So, anyway, but yeah, so I woke up one morning. My mom was in town, and I was trying to hide it from her, which was very difficult. I was drinking wine out of a coffee cup, and I think I drank a lot more that day because I was trying to hide it. Because, you know, that was next to my husband and my kids, the last person I ever wanted to let down and really see me. But I had been living in Texas for, gosh, I don't know, since February of last year. So, and then before that, I lived like an hour and a half away from her, so she didn't see it, but she knew. She could hear it in my voice every time we spoke, I'm sure. But anyway, so I hit it all day, and then finally I was like, whatever. So I drank and drank and drank that day, and she ended up leaving, going back to Alabama, and my daughter was here, and she left. My husband was working. He works out of the house, and he was in his office working, and I guess I just drank and drank and drank. I believe it ended up being 3 bottles of wine. I don't know how much vodka, but I know it was all gone. And then I switched to beer, which I hate, um, and drank all of his beer. And he told me that obviously then I had blacked out, and that I had gone into his office crying, begging him to get me help, that I was asking for it finally. And he called around until he found a detox center that would take me. And my only plan was to go to detox. I was not going to treatment. Like, that was for real alcoholics, and that was not me. I was just going to go get it out of my system and then start fresh, like a normal person, which I'm not normal. So he called around for like 4 hours. He found a place, came back to me, found me on the floor, half naked, crying, saying I couldn't live like this anymore. So from there, I went to detox. It was supposed to be for 3 days, ended up being 6 because of my hallucinations. And anyway, while I was there, I decided to go to treatment. They are, they are the detox facility for Nova Recovery or Treatment Center outside of Austin. And it's a 90-day program. And while I was there, once I had gotten sober, I think I was on a lot of medication and drugs for me actually to volunteer, go willingly, ask to go. Anyway, so I was there for 6, then I went for 90 door to door. My husband said the only way that I was going to be able to go is if he transported me, which they don't like to do because I guess they think that once you leave the detox, you're not going to make it there. But we had like a 3.5 hour drive, and plus this is money out of our pocket. So if I say I'm going, it's not like I had a free ride. Anyway, I went, and I'm very grateful that I did go. So anyway, let's see. So yeah, Lynn, that was my aha moment. Okay, strong and sober, 79. This may sound odd, but how did you go about meeting and making sober friends? I go to AA, but only just recently connected with a new sober girlfriend. Also, what about friends you have known forever, but they are not sober? If I completely cut them out of my life, I won't have anyone left besides my family. Okay, I gotta talk quick because this thing will only hold 10 minutes. So, and I'm at 7. How did I go about meeting friends? All of my friends today that I see and do anything with are strictly from my home group. And the people that I had known before, I had just moved here and I didn't know a lot of people. And the only friends that I had were friends that I went to the gym with and drank with. So unfortunately, I pulled my rotator cuff while I was in treatment, so I have not been able to work out. Do not go to the gym anymore. I do get texts from my friends, but as far as doing things, I don't. If I'm not with my husband, I'm with people from my home group. And from my former life, back at the beach in Alabama, I do speak with them. Obviously, I don't live there anymore, but I do keep in contact with them. And I'm going home at the end of the month. And, I'm pretty sure that they probably would have thought that they would have seen Jesus before they saw me sober. So it'll be exciting. I'm excited about going. Okay, so let's see. Kelly. I know each person has their own story, so that can be so different and exactly the same all at the same time. Opening up about your journey from way back when to casual drinking to now would be helpful. Was there a moment in your journey where you knew it wasn't casual anymore, or did everyone around you know when you thought, oh, please, I got this? I think a lot of times I think maybe my casual is more than some people's. But it's not every day, so it's good. But in reality, the amount wasn't healthy or anything but casual. What keeps you from relapsing? And I'm so damn proud of you, girl. That one got me the last time I tried to record this. So, let's see. Like I said, I knew it was over. Like I said in the last one, when I couldn't do it. And I'm all or nothing. Casual was nothing. Oh God, I got 30 seconds. What keeps me from relapsing? I stay in my program. I work it 24 hours a day. And I surround myself with people that I want what they have. And I don't put myself in the environment. However, the week after I got out of treatment, I flew to Colorado. I was around